Okay guys, in the last few months, this faceless YouTube channel has gotten over 10 million views by uploading this simple cinematic travel documentary. The video they uploaded 10 days ago has gotten over 2.3 million views. The crazy thing about this channel is that they only started posting videos on this channel 4 months ago. In this video, you're going to learn exactly how to create videos like this step by step, starting from coming up with the perfect idea, writing your scripts, and also generating your voiceover with AI. Finally, you're going to learn how to edit this video exactly how this channel edits its videos. Before we jump into this step-by-step tutorial, let me first of all show you guys what I've been able to create so you have an idea of what you're going to be learning in this video.
For thousands of years, a strip of desert along the Arabian Gulf did one quiet thing to the world. It turned emptiness into passage, and passage into power. The Umayyads once watched these waters from a distance. The Abbasids extended their reach through them, and later the Portuguese under Afonso de Albuquerque forced their way into the Gulf in the 16th century, treating it as a gate that had to be controlled or broken.
All right, grab a cup of coffee and let's jump into the step-by-step tutorial. The first step is to generate video ideas, and for this step, we are going to be using ChatGPT. What you just need to do is I've already created a Google Doc file for you guys where I've listed very important prompts that you need to create your videos. All you need to do is go to the prompt and copy the video idea generation prompt here. So just come down and copy everything. Now open ChatGPT and basically select New Chat and paste the prompt you just copied and click on Enter. Immediately, ChatGPT will understand exactly what you want, and it will start generating you very good video ideas that you can make your videos on. So what you just need to do is go to them and pick one. If you're not okay with the ideas, you can simply ask ChatGPT to generate more ideas for you. As simple as that. So let's say, for instance, you have seen the idea you want to go with. All you need to do is highlight it and copy it. Now the next step is to go back to the Google Doc file again, and then when you scroll down, you're going to see the script generator prompt. So when you come down, you're going to see the prompt, and it's very long, by the way, and I made sure that I added a lot of details there, so your scripts are going to feel natural, like it was actually written by a real professional scriptwriter. So when you scroll down, you're going to see where it says paste your topic idea here. Just highlight it like this and paste the idea you just copied from ChatGPT. So what you just need to do now, after pasting your idea, is to copy the entire prompt just like this. So you have the prompt now. Go back to ChatGPT or any of your preferred AI modules for script generation. For explanatory purposes, let's use ChatGPT. So come down here and paste the entire prompt and click on Generate. Immediately, ChatGPT is going to start writing your script. If you paste this prompt in Cloud, you're going to also have a good script like this, so anywhere you want to generate your scripts, you can do that. So now that we have the script, all you need to do is copy the script and save it somewhere. The next step is to generate your voiceover, and it's one of the most important steps in this video, so pay attention closely. To generate your voiceover, we are going to be using Fish Audio. If you don't have an account, use the link in the pinned comment below to create yours. The first thing you need to do is come to the home page. You're going to see that Fish Audio has a lot of features like text-to-speech, voice cloning, sound effects, and audio separation. Before we go to text-to-speech, we first of all need to clone our own voice because we don't want to be using a voiceover that a lot of people are using. We want our voice to be unique, right? So what you just need to do is click on voice cloning here, and then it's going to bring you to this page. Now it's asking us to add or drop our voice file. There are two ways for you to add. The first one is to upload a record of your voice you've already made. And then the second one is to record directly from Fish Audio. For the sake of this tutorial, I've already recorded my voice, and I'm just going to be using that for this tutorial. So what you just need to do is click on Upload here and select your voice, and make sure you upload it into Fish Audio just like this. Now make sure that the voice you are uploading is your voice because you don't want to use somebody else's voice or else you might be hit with copyright issues in the future, and I don't want you guys to go through that stress. All right, so now the next thing you need to do is click on Analyze Audio, and immediately the AI is going to start analyzing the audio you uploaded. In less than 5 seconds, it's going to tell you to continue to do this. Click on it, and then it's going to bring you to this page. What you just need to do is, first of all, choose the name of your voice and also choose your description. You can leave those as they are. You don't need to stress and then calm down and make other changes that you feel like making, but for me, I think I'm going to leave them as they are. So, once you're okay with that, you can choose to make your voice public or unlisted, or make it private. For me, I would advise you to make it private or unlisted, but don't make it public, or else someone else will be using the voice. All right, so now that you've learned how to clone your own voice, the next thing you need to do is to generate your voiceover. To do that, we are going to be using Story Studio here instead of using text-to-speech to make it easier for you guys, and I really enjoy generating my voiceover in Story Studio. So when you click on it, it's going to ask you to select your project or create a new project. Now you need to create a new project for every video you're making so you don't get confused. So when you click on it, the first thing you need to do is add the name of your project, then come down to select your voiceover. So what you just need to do is click on it and then come to My Voices. That's where you're going to see your cloned voice. As you can see here, I have only 2 voices that I've cloned, and I'm going to use the Leo documentary voice because this one is the one I use for my channel, the one you're listening to right now. So I'm going to be using this. So once you select it, the next thing you need to do is select the speech model. And the best is S2 Pro because this is their new speech model. It really helps make the voiceover sound like it's a real human talking. Before you click on Create, make sure you click on Text Normalization here. And once you're done with that, you can now click on Create. So once you're done generating your project, it's going to bring you to this page, Story Studio, the best place to generate all your voiceovers at once. Now let me show you exactly what you need to do. Go back to where you pasted your script and copy it part by part. Like for instance, this is the first paragraph for the script, so I'm going to be copying from this side to where I see this full stop here, and then I'll copy it, come back to Fish Audio, paste it here, and click on the play icon here. Immediately you're going to see it generating, so give it some time to generate the voice. Alright, Fish Audio is done generating your first voiceover. What you want to do is drag the voiceover forward a little bit, like 4 seconds to 5 seconds. You are going to see why we are doing this when we are editing the video. So once you're done with that, what you just need to do next is to click on this plus icon here, and then you're going to have another block. So what you just need to do now is go back to ChatGPT and keep copying the script paragraph by paragraph. Then go back to Fish Audio, paste it here, and just make sure you give a little gap for like 5 seconds after pasting a new paragraph to make it sound natural, just like the channel we are modeling from. So this is what you're going to do. Just keep adding your scripts. So once you're done adding all your scripts, the next thing you want to do is to export the voiceover. And to export your voiceover, what you just need to do is come to where you see Export Project here and click on Export. This tab is going to pop up. Just click on Export and Confirm, and then your voiceover is going to be saved on your device successfully. All right, so now that you have your voiceover, it's time for us to edit the video, and we're going to be using CapCut. You can use any editing software that you are familiar with. The first thing you want to do is click on Import and drag in the voiceover. Now you're going to see it like this. Drag it into the timeline. Once you have the voiceover in the timeline, just like this, the next thing you want to be doing is finding stock footage that is going to visually represent whatever the voiceover is saying. And one of the coolest places that you can find stock footage is Canva. That is where I literally download all the stock footage you're seeing in this video. So what you just need to do is listen to your video, what your video is about, and then go to Canva and basically just click on the Element tab here and type in what you want. Like for instance, you can see that the last stock footage I looked for was Arabian Gulf. So if you click on it, you're going to have a lot of stock footage from this side. So what you just need to do is come down to where you see videos here and click on See More so you can see only videos. You can just go through the videos and pick the one you want. So once you've seen the one you want, you drag it into the timeline here, just like this. So if you're okay with the video, you can now click on share and download the clip to your device. So that's exactly how you're going to download all the clips you're going to be using. So all you just need to do is listen to the voiceover and go to Canva and find stock footage that best represents that scene. Alright, so I've gone ahead and added all the stock footage that I'm going to be needing for this video. As you can see, I didn't do anything too special. All I just did was download the footage and upload it into CapCut and align it properly according to the voiceover. The next thing we need to do now is to add background music, and you can easily do that here on CapCut. Just click on audio and search for travel documentary or travel sound, whichever one, and then go through them and pick the sound you want. Right, the next thing we need to do now is to add sound effects, and the best place to generate sound effects for your video is Fish Audio. Come back to Fish Audio just like this, and make sure you click on sound effects here, and then it's going to bring you to this page where you are going to search for the sound effects you want. So the first sound effect I want is wind. So I'm going to search for wind and just click on enter. Then we're going to see 5 different variations. So just go through them and pick the one that is good for you or better for you. Right, so let's say I'm going to be going with this one here. So once you have the sound effect, you just go back to CapCut and drag the sound effect into the timeline and align it properly, but make sure you reduce the volume so it doesn't overpower the main voiceover. Let's play this video and see how it is now.
For thousands of years, a strip of desert along the Arabian Gulf did one quiet thing to the world. It turned emptiness into passage, and passage into power.
So you see it makes more sense now because we've added background music and sound effects. Now this is what you're going to do for your entire video timeline. Make sure you go through them and add sound effects accordingly. Now this is going to help your video get more attention and more engagement, so you need to make sure you add your background music and sound effects accordingly. The next sound effect I want to add is water flow. And to do that, just simply go back to Fish Audio and search for water. As you can see here, I have different sound effects. So all I just need to do is play them and listen to them first of all. And any one you like, just click on the download button here, and then you go back to CapCut and drag it into the timeline and upload it. Make sure you reduce the volume so it doesn't overpower the main voiceover. So all you need to do now is export the video. So click on export, add your video title here, and export the video. To generate your voiceover with Fish Audio, I dropped a link in the pinned comment below. Thanks for watching.